All right. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. And I'm trying this for the second time because the first time my background decided to stop working. So, we're going to be doing not a reaction to Lily Goth slash Kinky Mation's Pokemusu Gen 2 designs, but instead we're going to be doing a tier list. Now, that's because I've already seen them, and it wouldn't actually be a reaction if I did do a reaction proper. And also, I prefer this system better anyways. So let's go through the tiers, what they mean, why they are where they are, all that good stuff before we get into the designs themselves. So, first, top tier, all the way up here, Death by Snoo Snoo. Positive, meaning I will die from it, but it's worth it. Pretty self-explanatory. The second one on the list, above wife, even. Actually, no. Wife can as well. I'll just change the colors right quick. There we go. That's the right order. Below that is wife, self-explanatory. And below that you have pegging on the table, not literally on the table, however, maybe. But just like, yeah, I'd let them peg me. Below that we have, play.
Oh, fat bags.
There we go. In honor of Lily, because
Oh, fat bags.
is the equivalent of a smash. You don't have to literally have
Oh, fat bags.
in order for that to work, but, you know, it is what it is. Below that is friend. Again, self-explanatory. It's not a smash, but I do like the vibes. Below that is gag oil. Because Jax, the gargoyle VTuber, said smash to everything. And I was originally going to name this tier not for me, and then I remembered Jax. So the gag oil gets her own tier. And then the bottom one is Death by Snoo Snoo Derogatory, because these are for the Musu who I would not survive, and that makes it a deal breaker. So, without further ado, let's get into it with Chikorita, who is very first
Oh, fat bags.
of the tier. Oh, I'm also watching a video but sped up on my phone, so that way I don't get any of the names wrong, because some of these I will forget the names of, because it is the Musu design. Some of them I'll forget the name just because I forget the names of stuff. But next is Bayleaf, who is wife. And also Meganium. I'll just go ahead and, put that up there. Oh. Didn't mean to hit space. Okay. So I can skip ahead a little bit. And then we got the Cyndaquil line, who are Friend, then Quilava is Gag Oil, and then Typhlosion is Death by Snoo Snoo Derogatory. And I'll tell you why. I don't like heat. Actually, no. Typhlosion can get it. Typhlosion's worth it. re-looking at the design. The reason why, what was the middle one again? Quilava. The reason why Quilava wasn't worth it, so to speak, it's just because I don't like heat, and the design doesn't speak to me as much as Typhlosion's. Alright, now time for the Totodile. And Totodile is a friend. Croconaw goes right. No, there. And for Alligator, death by Snoo Snoo. Because let's face it, she likes to bite. And if she does, death by Snoo Snoo positive. If not, wife. So, you know, if anyone wants to correct me on that. Okay, then we got Centrit, our second.
Oh, fat bags.
And then Furret, who is very much wife. Come on. Hoot Hoot is...
Oh, fat bags.
And Knockdowl can peg me. Ladybug is...
Oh, fat bags.
And Ledian is wife. Spinarak, derogatory. However, Ariados. Whew. Alright, then we get Crobat. Crobat can go down to Gagoyle. Chincho, or however you say it, is... I'm not a very strong swimmer, so I'm just going to say friend. Which is why... Oh, yeah, that's right. I always forget that one's name is Lantern. Gets...
Oh, fat bags.
Okay. 1 second. Let me... There we go. Then we got Pichu, who is a friend. Because look at her. We got Cleffa, who's wife. Igglybuff, who is wife. Togepi is one I'm a little more split on. Togepi can go to friend. And then, Togetic, not Togekiss, that's the last evolution. Togetic, wife. Natu. Okay, Natu and Zatu both go to Gagoyle. Because while Lily did an amazing job of taking the Pokemon they're based on and turning them into monster girls, I agree with her that not great design. Okay. Then we get the Mareep line. Mareep goes...
Oh, fat bags.
Flaffy is a wife. And so is Ampharos. Bellawesome can peg me. Friend. Followed by Azumarill.
Oh, fat bags.
Yeah. Sudowoodo is another one for the gag oil. Not for me, dog. Politoed, however. Pegging. Yeah. Hoppip. Hoppip. Hoppip goes there.
Oh, fat bags.
Skiploom. Can peg me. And then Jumpluff. I don't like the texture of cotton, so you go to gag oil. Yeah. No need for any more. I like the vibes of these next two, Sunkern and Sunflora. Not my type though. Not that kind of vibe for me. Yanma, however. Actually, what is the threat level of Yanma? I need to double check that. High. Yanma. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Just wanted to double check, make sure I read it right. Wooper is a wonderful friend, and Quagsire is a wife of 5. Espeon and Umbreon are interesting. Espeon, his wife. You go down there. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Umbreon, however, is threat high. However, it's only for those they deem corrupt. Which is interesting. I don't think they'd necessarily consider me corrupt. I don't know what corruption they would think of me, associate with me. So that's also a wife. Then we got Murkrow. Ooh. Threat level low. Can I have their way into shinies?
Oh, fat bags.
Not the right vibes for friend. Definitely not the right vibe for anything other higher than that. But it's still attractive. So, fat bags it is. Slowking is a wife. Yeah. Misdrevious. Also wife. Unknown is a friend. Wobbuffet. As much as I think pegging would be funny, I don't think it would work with Wobbuffet, just based on Wobbuffet's whole deal. But you know what? I've talked myself into it. Yeah, why not? Now, Girafarig is interesting. Threat level low, good. Girafarig can go there.
Oh, fat bags.
Pineco is also.
Oh, fat bags.
And Fortress, before I get to Dunsparce, Fortress is a wife Dunsparce, also.
Oh, fat bags.
Gligar. Gligar, its threat level high. Ambush travelers and paralyze them with their venom. Drag them away to be used as labor. Yeah, so that's definitely death by Snoo Snoo. The question is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's worth it. Okay. Continuing on. Steelix. Um, Metallic-like body is going to be the biggest thing. For me specifically. Yeah, try it at least once.
Oh, fat bags.
And now we're getting into Snubble and Granbull. Snubble is.
Oh, fat bags.
Granbull is allowed to pick. Quillfish. Not my vibe. I don't like aquatic things a whole lot. Plus the vibes. As I already said. Scizor is going to be interesting. Put you there. So it's a threat level medium. Yeah. I think we all saw that coming. Yeah. That's my answer for that. And then we get Shuckle. Shuckle is a wife. Well, you do fuckle with Shuckle in this case. Protectors of the Weak for Heracross. I mean, yeah, wife. Fucking go for it. Sneasel. Sneasel is again, not wife, but death by Snoo Snoo positive. Cause I mean, it's fucking, look at the design. You know what I mean? Okay, Teddy Ursa. And, what was the big name? Ursaring? Yeah. Are both wife. Now, remember, if wife wasn't a tier, it would be more this, but wife is a tier. Where did I? There it is. So that is the appropriate, because after all, my wife would be allowed to peg me. If not, that'd be a little unfair. Okay, and then we get the Slugma. Slugma. I need a lot of heat to survive, and I am horrible with heat. So I guess they kind of have to go, Slugma and Macargo both have to go in the gag oil, just because couldn't work. Swinub. Again, they like being in and around saunas. Very much not my speed. However, occasionally, sure. So, friend. Meanwhile, next is Cresselia. They are high threat level. So the question is, based on the fact that it spreads coral everywhere, it swallows all in its path, converting it to coral. Is that derogatory or positive? It's positive. After all, it is a pink thing. Yeah. Yeah, I stand by that. Remoraid. Remoraid is a friend, if I've ever seen one. Octillery, however, can peck me. Delibird. Delibird.
Oh, fat bags.
Yep. Mantine. But you're aquatic. Ooh, fat bags.
Oh, fat bags.
Yeah. Skarmory. Medium threat level. Skarmory. Yeah, Skarmory goes there. Bandits and troublemakers who form gangs of overpowered foes. Use magic to grow their bones and decorate their bodies with it like tattoos. Ooh, okay. High threat level doesn't instantly mean I die. And Houndour is a great example of that. Because you are... No. Fat
Oh,
bags.
fat bags.
Houndoom, I don't plan on betraying. So Houndoom gets to be a wife. Kingdra. Again, aquatic. That's gotta be a gag oil. Let me read the thing. They infuse themselves with the power of magic, new powers. You know what? Friend. Friend. I like the vibes. Okay, now, Fanfi can peg me. Donphan, wife me. Porygon 2,
Oh, fat bags.
Stantler, wife. Smeargle, threat level low. Artist, yeah, artist. It's an artist. Tyrogue. Tyrogue is interesting. For me, Tyrogue is friend. Hitmontop, however... Yep. Smoochum.
Oh, fat bags.
Yep. Electrokid, can't trust him with a fork near an outlet, but is definitely a friend. I have multiple friends that gives the same vibes. I can't judge. Magby, also very much into heat If it wasn't for that, very much my vibes would be significantly higher. I'm not good with heat. Miltank. Wife. Next. Blissey. Wife. Next. Raikou. Can peg me. Entei. Can peg me. Suicune. My favorite of the three. Wife. Okay. Larvitar. Oof. Actually, what's the... threat level high. Yeah, this whole line... Actually, I have to look at the... Go away. Go away, ad. Do I think Pupitar? Death by Snoo Snoo Drug. Actually, no. Gagoyle. I don't think I would die from being with, a Pupitar. However, Tyranitar, all day, every day. I mean, except for the fact that I just conceded I wouldn't survive. But all day, every day. Oh, yeah. Lugia. Wife. Ho-Oh. Also. Wife. Unless I'm forgetting something, let me read the... yeah. And as much as I love the design for Celebi, I gotta let the Gagoyle have her wife. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Now, I was, at one point, as a joke, going to make a pink thing tier. In reference to, Lily. And the fact that, she loves pink things. However, while doing the screenshotting for this tier list, I realized how many pink things there were, and the fact that that would, like, be the second biggest tier on this, I do believe. Right? So. But yeah, that is my thoughts. If anyone needs more explanations, ask. But this has already been almost 30 minutes. So with that being said, y'all, be yourself.